Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to tonight's live stream. We are reviewing more subscriber platinum trophy lists. Of course, if you are new around here and you do want to get your list viewed on a video or live stream, make sure you are joining the Discord or you are leaving a comment down below and we can add it to the queue. But do be warned, the QB do kind of big. I don't even know if those are words, but enjoy. But how's everyone doing today? Hope we're doing well. Welcome in, True. My day's going good, buddy. How's it going for you? It's going good. Get to look at another awesome platinum trophy list, hopefully, which I'm really looking forward to. All right. Let's just wait for the Discord robot to come in, and then we can what can we do? Then I can pin it. And once I've pinned it, then we can get on going with the old live stream. Because of course, I won't be able to see otherwise, which isn't very good. But don't forget to drop a like if you are enjoying Platinum Trophy content, and maybe subscribe. That does help me out, doesn't it? Abs, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome. All right, let me just pull up the live chat. Show all messages. Okay, why is it bugged out? There we go. Now I can see the live chat on the iPad. All right. Okay, Discord doesn't want to post apparently, so oh well. Welcome in, King. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you, Abs. I'm very good. I'm all good in the hood. Just I've been playing some XCOM 2 today, which is quite rogue. So it's been an interesting day. And I did actually order a welcome in, Habin. How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well. I did actually order just now a standing desk. I didn't bother ordering anything throughout the Amazon sales, and kind of been in the back of my mind that I've wanted to get a standing desk and also upgrade my chair, because my chair just like goes like this, like randomly, like it will just I think it needs regassing, but I want to get a new chair. But the opportunity for a new standing desk presented itself, and I actually saw on he's like a paranormal YouTuber and debunker, Beardo Gets Scared, but he had like a sponsored section for like FlexiDesk, and I saw it and I made a screenshot. I was like, I'll make a note. It looks like a good standing desk and whatnot, and it just came up on Amazon, and I was like, that looks like a really good desk, and I saw it was the company. I was like, okay, they've got to be they've got to be reputable somehow. That's not sponsored, by the way, so I guess I can do my review once I get it. But FlexiDesk, if you're watching, fucking give me some free shit. Welcome in, Volt. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Not too much, just been working in gaming lately. What have you been playing, King? What have you been up to? Talk to me. And yeah, I've been good. Really deep into this big platinum challenge that I'm doing. Kind of at like a speed bump of what direction or what game I want to do for the next one, essentially. But yeah, it's been good. Been playing Dying Like the Beast. We've got Battlefield 6 coming out as well, so that'll be fun. Daniel, how are you doing? Welcome in, my broski. Good evening, Bomb Shop. How's it going? Brawler, how's it going for you? You've been playing Castillo Protocol, Mafia 2, and AC Syndicate. Okay, you've got quite a nice spread of games there. I quite like that selection there. All right. Over we go then. Over we go. So we have got Catlord 732 today from the United Kingdom. Quality over quantity, but I strive to have both. And is it Psychonauts 1 or 2? I know that on the Trophy Hoarders podcast, make sure you subscribe into that, guys. Snam said that he wanted like if we could add trophy support to any game. He said Psychonauts 1, I believe, and that was like a very like early 2000s game. But I think they've got trophy support on PlayStation, maybe not Xbox. Anywho, 122 platinums we've got on this list today. And just taking a look, we've got a very good completion rate, 96% here. Oh Lord, let's get into this. Of course, guys and girls, if you do want to get your trophy list submitted, as I said, join the Discord or leave a comment, and we can make sure that we get it onto the list. But I'm looking forward to this. This seems like it has the potential to be a really good list. You're looking forward to starting Alan Wake 2. You waited for a sale and now it's on Plus. Yeah, I did a similar thing, to be honest with you, Abs. I waited. I was like, do you know what? I'll just when it like I think it'd be a cool one to get on physical. Don't get me wrong, because I believe it was digital only for one point, wasn't it? So I've been monitoring it on like physical sales, and I was like, if I'm gonna buy it, I'd rather buy it physically. But now that it's on PlayStation Plus, I'll just be like, oh, okay, great. I'll just play it on there. But I guess it's whenever I can get to it, because I'm doing quite a lot at the minute. You dislike the blocking system in Castillo. I've not played Castillo Protocol, but from what I've heard, it's one of the easier. I know it's like, is it a 5 out of 10? But it's like an easy 5 out of 10, people claim, and it's like quite quick, isn't it, to do? A limited physical run, right? Got you. I mean, saying that though, Amazon still have it, which is, quite surprising. It like, I don't know how limited it was, or maybe it just didn't sell. All right then. Speaking of Alan Wake, to kick off this list, we've got Alan Wake 1 remastered. Um, I it's one of those ones where I've watched a lot of content and consumed a lot of content on it. I've got no real desire to get the platinum trophy myself on Alan Wake 1. I feel like the collectibles are quite off-putting, and the fact that it requires you to do 2 playthroughs because some of the collectibles aren't available on your first playthrough is kind of annoying. It's like, I hate saying the phrase, it doesn't respect your time, but I feel like it doesn't to an extent. But 25 hours isn't like the craziest amount of time, is it? But chat, like video if you have platinums or any trophies. Next up, we've got Alien Isolation. Okay, nice. 0.9% on that one. Really fun one to do and a great challenge as well. If you've not seen my poor video on Alien Isolation, you can watch that. Or you can watch something greater like John Callum. I know he's done a lot of Alien content. I didn't realize that the VR game as well, his most recent video, like the VR game got ported to just non-VR, which is pretty sick. I need to check that out at some point. But we've got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, Liberation, Mirage, Origins, Revelations, Rogue, Syndicate, and Unity. Okay, nice. So I want to say that this is like the original run of Assassin's Creed games, right? That's pretty much all of them. Yeah, they've got Rogue as well. So I think that's kind of all of the Assassin's Creed games, sort of like old ones, let's class them as like phase one or whatever, traditional, let's say. And then obviously we've got Mirage, which is a newer title, and then we've also got Origins, which kicked off the entire sort of like RPG and that kind of style. But yeah, really, really good stuff there. I do like Assassin's Creed games, but I just can't really get over the roadblock of just how they've aged. Because I mean, I always say it and I won't repeat myself, but I'm just not the biggest fan of, I don't want to ruin a childhood memory, let's put it that way. For Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I'm happy leaving them in the past. But fantastic franchise, and I do have a love for it, but it's a shame that it's gone so downhill. Like Shadows was doo-doo, wasn't it? The DLC trophies are a bit annoying because you can't die. What, for Alan Wake, the DLC trophies? You can't die on those. You just got all the multiplayer trophies in Watch Dogs 1. Let's fucking go, Vault. Have you been trying to do that for a while, or is that somebody else? 'Cause I know like quite a few people in the Discord server have wanted to do Watch Dogs, or tried to at least. But we've got Astro's Playroom as well, done in 17 hours. Decent. Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Okay, right. Fucking Cat Lord here is bringing the quality. 100%. Damn. Arkham Asylum, I feel like out of all of them, that's probably the one I'd go for the platinum for. I didn't realize that Arkham Knight is a 4 out of 10. For some reason, people say that's the hardest, maybe. Or maybe it's just the DLC that's kind of awkward. But all of the DLC is done, which is pretty goated if you ask me. I think a personal favourite of mine is probably Arkham City. I remember playing that one the most growing up. But amazing to see there, fair play. And also, I just got to say, Cat Lord, what a great name. I'm hoping to see like Cat Quest or Stray on here as well. Marquise, welcome in. You have the you have the Splasher Platinum. Congratulations, buddy. That's a 10 out of 10, isn't it, Splasher? That's some good shit. Skipped Valhalla out of boredom. Yeah, I don't blame people for skipping Valhalla. Anybody who has the Splasher Platinum can do Crypt. Oh, really? Is it on the same level? Damn. You did like one multiplayer back in the day and did the rest today. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I like Watch Dogs 1. I say I like loosely. When I played it at launch, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd enjoy it now though. Arkham Knight DLC is the only hard bit, right? Yeah, I thought so. No, I didn't realize the platinum itself was so easy. I mean, 4 out of 10 is getting kind of moderately on the side of difficult, isn't it? Welcome in, Minch. How's it going? Getting the Yotai platinum tomorrow. Let's go. Uh, Oh, you don't have the Splasher Platinum? Oh, right. You're just checking out. Oh, spoilers. Gosh, not the spoilers. Alrighty. We've got Bioshock 1 and 2 up next. Franchise that I couldn't really get into. And one thing that I will do to just commend this list so far is it seems like they either dabble in a franchise or get the entire franchise, which is really cool and nice to see. I think that that would be like a goal of mine, is to just build up a few more games within sort of like franchises, which would be pretty cool. Of course, I'd need to enjoy them, but yeah, Bioshock. I didn't really. I think I played that as a kid. I didn't really vibe with it, but I know they're making it into a movie or TV series. I'm pretty sure I would vibe with that, so that'll be cool. Maybe it'll pique my interest in the game. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, nice. Uh, 7 out of 10. Do you know what? I can kind of actually believe that, because the last one of the last trophies I need, funnily enough, is related to Dead Ops Arcade, and it's like completing. Is it like killing Manback or something? The massive is it a gorilla? Like killing that thing, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's I got to it once and just died pretty much instantly. Like it's a really tough um tough thing to do, but I'm sure I'll get it. But it's like, because I'm doing a challenge, I don't want to like focus at it, so it's just going to be like some repetition and probably some luck. But GG's on Cold War. I actually really enjoyed like the Cold War campaign. I thought it was quite good, and the zombies for that matter as well, like normal zombies, was actually decent. Hey, welcome in, Austin. How's it going? Welcome. I was gonna say, chat, try not to spoil the list. Anything further down, if that makes sense for people just watching live, because and for myself included, I think it's fun. Like I ignore the right side of my screen, if that makes sense. I don't look at that. I just focus on the left, so I don't like spoil anything. But we've got Chivalry 2 as well. Isn't this like the medieval game? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's multiplayer as well, which is really cool. 0.2%. We got Crash 1, 2, is Warped 3. I feel like it might be, and then also Crash 4. Uh, Absolutely insane. I Nostromo, right? He gave me an idea, and he was like, "Mate, you need to send your missus into CEX and tell her to buy you any game, and then you have to platinum it." So I was like, "Okay." Obviously, like I could fake it. I could get her to pick up a really easy game, but I was like, "No, I'm curious. I just want to do a dry run and see what she picks up." Right? I think she picked up lawn mow simulator, which is like 100 hours or something like that. And then I was like, come on, let's be serious. And she picked up Crash 4, and I was like, I think you actually hate me. But rest assured that the dry run, the practice run went really badly. So yeah, hopefully hopefully when we do actually do it, she'll pick up some bangers. Um you just got Crash Racing left. Nice. You're all good. Can't wait for your trophy list review. Awesome. How far along the line are you, Austin? Because I know that it's quite the waiting list is quite long, unfortunately. Uh, a product of the community's success. Um, but next up, we've got Crisis Core Final Fantasy Reunion. And I would love to have this platinum trophy in my collection. I think maybe once I've done my big challenge video that I'm working on now, right? Maybe it is time to just kind of I say no life, but like actually focus on cleaning up a Final Fantasy 7 related platinum. Like I could do 7 remake, I could do obviously Reunion, Crisis Core. I've got a lot of good memories from playing that on the original PSP. So, like all I need to do is like beat Minerva and then do a hard run, which I think, it's definitely doable to clean up. And I feel like if I, equip the right material and things like that, it won't be a breeze, but it will be good. That was kind of like my goal for this year. It's like I always talk about Final Fantasy 7, and it's like I don't actually have a platinum trophy in it. So maybe I will. You're in the 60K range. What, of trophies? That's a lot of trophies. Hey, the Birchman, welcome in. Totally trashed your list a bit, getting bored with the backlog, and now you're playing Lego Batman 3. Ooh, is Lego Batman 3 the one that's like kind of glitchy with trophies, right? Is that kind of glitchy, or is that a different one? But next up, we've got Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reloaded, and then another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. And I know if Bomb Chop's here, he fucking loves these games, right? I think he recommends playing them if you're into that style of games. Can't say I know too much about them, but I feel like the concept, I feel like they look pretty cool. But 80 hours is no small feat on the first one, at least. Then we've got the most overrated game ever, Days Gone, 60 hours. I know done the DLC. Damn. Death Store as well seemed like a pretty interesting game. Think it was on PlayStation Plus at some point. We've got Descenders as well. Okay, 0.1%. That seems like a very difficult grind to say the least. I can imagine a kind of sport like title for that one. Um, Yeah, is it Lego Batman 3 that might have glitch trophies? I mean, it's obviously very temperamental, isn't it? Like, obviously, it could be glitched for you and then not somebody else. I guess it's like take with a pinch of salt. Uh, oh, you don't think Batman 3 is glitchy? You did the plat and never had it. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, maybe it was just like a couple of people in the community had issues. I'm not 100% sure. I'd say take it with a pinch of salt and just pray and just make sure you do backup saves or something. Um, what is it on? Is it on PS3 or PS4 or 5? Because like I was always scared when I did Lego Lord of the Rings on PS3. I was like, oh no, please don't freeze or freeze, like please don't, excuse me, please don't crash or things like that. You played it in 2015. Yeah, I was gonna say that's what 10 years ago. You've probably like forgotten about it to an extent. I know I've done that a lot of times with platinum trophies. But if you are just joining the stream, welcome in. You can submit your list in the Discord, but of course, don't forget to drop a little like and a subscription as well if you do like trophy hunting content. But boy, oh boy, Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also DMC Devil May Cry. Um, Wowee, that is impressive. It's good to see that they've got the best Devil May Cry game platinumed in DMC Devil May Cry. Definitely the goated one of all of those. That is very impressive. Like very, very impressive. And like the DLC's done. I don't know what the DLC's like on DMC5, but fucking you get a clap there. Damn. I won't say anything on Devil May Cry because I do get cooked for having an opinion on it, but I did do a tier list. Maybe a bit rage baity, but I do feel like it was it's just my opinion, you know. I really like DMC Devil May Cry, and let's just leave it there. But we've got Dying Light next up on the list. Fantastic game and platinum. I would recommend doing that one. A lot shorter than Dying Light 2. Stay human, but of course, still a good game. I did enjoy Dying Light 2. Even if you don't go for the platinum, I'd still say it's worth checking it out. But Dying Light the Beast, the brand new one that's just come out, we are playing that on stream. We will be playing that tomorrow as well if you are interested. And I'm having a blast with Dying Light the Beast. It's really good fun. Very sort of reminiscent of Dying Light 1, if that makes any sense. Like it's just got everything. I mean, like 1 and 2 are fairly similar, but it's basically just, how do I put it? It's just a good game. You have to come to the stream to check it out. But we've got Endling Extinction is Forever as well. That's that's like the cute fox game, isn't it? And then we've got Evil West, one that you don't see too often on people's list. I feel like it's crept up the past couple of weeks, but it's you don't always seem to see it. And that's 0.9% there. Far Cry Primal as well, sitting at the 3.9%. It's looking like, right, they've got like a platinum from like every franchise at least, and if they've enjoyed the franchise then they've completed it to an extent. So we've got Far Cry Primal, interesting Far Cry entry to have. That's one of the two that I've not played myself, but I'm sure it's pretty good and a straightforward platinum. Final Fantasy VII Remake, awesome again. Loved it, but need to go back and clean that up at some point, but it's a fantastic game. Ghost of Tsushima, I like the game. I don't like the platinum on that one, but GG's on getting it. And of course, the 100%. I know that the raids, and is it Iki Island or something like that? I know like the DLC for this is generally quite hard, but was it Twicer that was doing like one of the cleanup platinum videos? I think he might have done Ghost of Tsushima. Somebody did Ghost of Tsushima in one of their cleanup videos, and there's basically glitches that you can do to like get through some of the DLC like quicker, like by jumping through it, if that makes sense. So it's worth investigating if you are a little bit stuck on that. Iki Island is easy, but the multiplayer's long. Right, got you. Never played it, you know. I feel like after doing the platinum trophy, I was like done with the game. I was like, I'm just that's enough. Like great game, but platinum wise, it overstays its welcome. We got God of War, 2019, and Ragnarok. Good stuff there. Grid Legends, a nice little racing game. I believe that one is 50 hours as well with a 0.5%. Heavenly Bodies, 0.8%. Okay, talk to me about this one, chat. What is this game? I've seen it a few times, but I don't really. I'm assuming it's a space game. What's like. Why is it difficult? Is my question. Play with. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is difficult. I don't know. But like, you see, like a 4 out of 10, one playthrough in 8 hours, and I go, surely, like, I'd buy. Obviously, if the game looks good and you're into it, I feel like I've looked at it before and I wasn't too keen on the style of the game. But like, obviously, do your due diligence, but 0.8% ultra rare platinum, like it could be worth the struggle. Still needs to do the multiplayer. Not looking forward to it. Oh, really? Mate, check the Discord or just some of the gaming sessions. I'm sure there'll be some really good people that can help you out with that one. We got Hollow Knight up next. Cat Lord just has everything difficult pretty much so far. Really, really cool to see. So we got Hollow Knight, a 9 out of 10, one playthrough and over 100 hours there. 3 weeks, so fairly consistent putting in the work there for that one with a 1.9% rarity there. Horizon Zero Dawn, not can't the rest of the series hasn't been done, so maybe they didn't like it enough to continue with the second one, or maybe they'll plan to get to it at a later point. But that's a franchise that I want to give another chance to, because I didn't really like it when I played it. It didn't really grab me, and I thought, oh, playing this for 40 hours, I don't really know if I can do it. I feel like I had a bit of Ubisoft fatigue at the time, but I still wasn't really grabbed by it. But I feel like it's worth giving it another chance, like I did with Days Gone, to see if I'm the problem. But as we saw when I tried to play Days Gone, it was fucking bum cheeks. But we've got Hot Wheels Unleashed as well. I feel like that's got like a really grindy trophy, does it not? Just one that is drive a lot, like any driving game to be honest. But 0.20% or 2% there. Human Fall Flat as well, 0.8, really good there. Immortals of Avium. I feel like I've seen this before. That guy looks very familiar, but 0.8%, 6 out of 10, so moderately difficult. Good to see. Oh, look at this. A bunch of that's Harry Potter. What am I saying? Bunch of Lego games. So we've got Skywalker Saga, the Ninjago, the movie, Marvel Avengers, 1, and then we've got Superheroes 1 and 2, and we've got the Harry Potter complete collection, and then also DC Supervillains there. So a nice spread of games. I take it they're into their superhero games, so it would be cool to see probably Spider-Man as we get further down this list, but I don't think there's too many other like superhero games bar Guardians of the Galaxy on next gen, is there? It's more like a PS3 thing where they had a lot of superhero based games. But yeah, really good spread of games there. I mean, the notable one there is probably Skywalker Saga. I have played that one. I did enjoy it, but I wasn't really a trophy hunter when I played it. And going back, I just don't really think I'd want to. But you know, never say never, because I guess there could be something a bit therapeutic about Lego games. But I've done Lego Lord of the Rings. I feel like that was enough for me. That was quite the challenge. But we've got Mafia as well. Really good to see flat 2% there, which is nice. Marvel Rivals as well. GG's got that very close to launch, which you'd love to see. 7 out of 10 as well, so quite a difficult one there, and that's a 0.4%. Chat, how many of you guys and girls have got Marvel Rivals? I feel like a good percentage of people in the live chat will probably have that platinum, will be like 1 or 2 trophies off. Are we still even playing Marvel Rivals? I'm going to say the answer is yes if we did play it or do play it. But yeah, as I mentioned there, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Square Enix game, still needs to get around to trying that one out, and it does look pretty bite-sized. What year did that come out? 2021. Interesting. Marvel's Spider-Man and also Miles Morales, a bit of a given. Most people that are into trophy hunting and enjoy first-party games probably would have these. So yeah, very good on that. Medieval remake, nice. This is one of the games where it's like, do I want to try it out? Do I not? Like, I'm on the fence about it because I don't know if I'd enjoy it. But we've got Meet Your Maker, a game that I've not heard of before, but that's probably for good reason because 0.4% of players have it. Metro Redux up next, 2030, sorry, Metro 2033 Redux, and then Metro Exodus, and then Metro Last Light Redux. I believe these Redux ones are they like remasters, I think, or remakes? Could be wrong, and then Exodus probably is the newer one. I might be wrong on that. I always say it, the Metro games look really, really cool, and I just can't get into them. Like, it's something that would be my bread and butter, but I just can't really vibe with it. Um, who makes it? 4A Games, Koch Media, Deep Silver. Yeah, I just can't really say that. It's like on paper, I should like them, but just Deep Silver. Aren't Deep Silver the people that work on Dead Island as well? I don't know what it is. It's like it's a really cool concept, but it's just, I mean, look at Redux as well. Only 17 hours, which is crazy. It's actually rarer than Last Light. But I don't know. It's one of those things that I just can't really get into, unfortunately. But it's like I have an appreciation for it, and like the lore for it's quite deep as well. Sort of like there's quite a few like books and stuff I think on it. But we've got Minecraft and also Minecraft Dungeons there. I think it's the first two games that don't have 100%. I don't blame them, to be honest with you. I think Dungeons is probably a bit of a bitch to do for DLC, and it's probably the same with Minecraft actually. 127 trophies is pretty long to do. But Mirror's Edge Catalyst, of course, that's unobtainable. I've no idea what the online trophies are, but it's unobtainable sadly. But still quite difficult for 5 out of 10. Murdered Soul Suspect as well. Done it in 16 hours. Nice. Probably one sitting, you'd assume, which is pretty cool. Need for Speed Heat and Need for Speed Rivals as well. Rivals apparently also has more unobtainable trophies. 0.5% on Rivals as well. I've only done Need for Speed, like, is it 2015 or 2016? You still play Rivals and have the Platinum? Oh, awesome. Did you get the, I'm assuming you must have got the Platinum near to launch, right? Do remind me. Near Replicant version 1.22474487139. Is there more? No, there's not. Is this the Platinum Trophy where you can buy the collectibles to make it easier for you? I want to try a Near game, but I don't know which one to try or like what direction to go with it. Because they do look interesting, and I feel like it's a game that you either love it or you hate it. um, but as well, it's just, I don't know, it just seems really interesting to try out different types of games, and I feel like I would have it almost reminds me like of a Kojima game in the sense of it's just so, is meta the right terminology? Like, it's so just well thought out and layered. Um, Maybe I'm giving this too much flowers, but it just gave me that kind of vibes. Like, maybe people don't like it, but if you do like it, you really fucking love it, if that makes sense. But we've got, oh goodness me, no way. They suffered through Outlast 2. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can only commend that, sitting through Outlast 2. Fair play, 0.1% again. W. Pac-Man World Repack there. Believe this came onto PlayStation Plus as one of the monthly games at one point, potentially. I could be wrong though, but 0.4%, and obviously quite difficult to do. Payday 3 as well, awesome, 0.1% on that one. I remember starting this when it came onto PlayStation Plus, and again, I just left it. I was like, fuck this, it's just not fun. Quite difficult, and it's a lot of time to do. Persona 5 and also Persona 5 Strikers there. GG's on that. I would love to try a Persona game, but it's just finding the time, because I'm conscious you need a lot of time to play a Persona game. And while I do have a lot of time, I use it on a lot of different things, and it's like I don't know. maybe one day I can sit down and maybe dedicate that amount of time to a game. But then again, I don't know if I'd go for the platinum on it. You got it in January, so near launch. Oh, okay, right. That's good that you got it out of the way, to be fair. Nice and early. Next up, we've got Red Dead Redemption 2. Lovely stuff there. Again, I don't really have the minerals to sit there for 200 hours and get the platinum, so I can only respect the work that's gone into that one there. Rematch as well. That one's slowly creeping up now that they've patched the trophies and they're not bugged. I'm very close to the platinum on this one. I'm just letting it sit there because I'm obviously working on a challenge and I want all of my platinums to sit in a nice order for that challenge. But yeah, it's probably fun to play with friends, but the people that play it are just morons, is the best way to put it. It's like it's a great concept, but an unfun experience. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7, and also Resident Evil Village. Let's go. Obviously, quite difficult there. I've done Resident Evil 2, 3, and 5, actually. And I'm kind of working on 7. I've basically played them all now, which is really cool. But to go back, I need to do the platinums for 7, Village, and also 4. But I just find once you've played a game, it can be kind of boring. I say boring loosely. It's like, for instance, with Resident Evil 2, that's the one that fucking got me because that's up to 6 playthroughs. You can obviously combine it and do it in less, which I did try to do, but it obviously made it quite a lot harder, like combining the runs to get the trophies. But yeah, I recognized that and I was like, oh, that's not really fun. I kind of just want to enjoy the game and then come back to it eventually. So I've got that to do for 7, as I said, 7 Village and 4. And I'm sure I will do it, but and I need to do Silent Hill 2 while we're on the kind of like horror games that require a few playthroughs. But it's like, I will get back to them at some point, but it's just, there's so many other things to play. Like, I don't want to hold myself up for like another, 15 hours to go and clean up a platinum. Like, I'll get there eventually. But notably as well, the DLC is done, which is really good. I know is it Ethan Must Die, the really difficult DLC trophy. So good job on that one. RoboCop Rogue City as well. Nice. I know there's a new game of this one out, so I'll need to try that out because I did actually enjoy RoboCop Rogue City, believe it or not. I thought it was a decent little game, that one. Rocket League as well. W game. Loved that back in the day. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Again, if I didn't have the platinum for Astro Bot, maybe I'll be tempted to do this. Like, if Astrobot never existed, I feel like this walked so Astrobot could run. Let's put it that way. Obviously, a lot more difficult though, with 0.3%. Scarlet Nexus as well. A 60-hour grind on this one, 3.2% in total on that rarity. Slime Rancher, is that just making slime or something for an entire game? That sounds pretty cool. It looks pretty goofy with that artwork as well. I like that. 1% on that one. Sonic Frontiers here, 2 out of 10 and 1 playthrough. We tried this on the Trophy Hoarders podcast. I wanted to like it. I thought it was cool, but I just didn't fancy going for the platinum in all honesty on that one. Okay. Splasher, 10 out of 10, 6 playthroughs, 50 hours, 2.9%. So chat is telling me that by having the Splasher Platinum, arguably, and also the DMC games, arguably, Catlord might have the ability to do Crypt and the Necrodancer. Whether they're working on it or they might not have any desire to do it. But apparently Splasher is extremely hard to do. The thing that's concerning to that one is it's a 10 out of 10, but that percentage is quite high for a 10 out of 10, if you ask me. So I just wonder if there's some kind of... Splasher is not a PSMP ultra rare. Yeah, like, is there some kind of glitch that people use or something? Or is it just... Yeah, okay, look at this. So it's a 5% on PSMP rarity as well. So I pulled the PlayStation ones. Interesting. I wonder how many people have played it. That's probably the better indication to it, isn't it? 2,000 owners. Okay, so it's not like it's not like 100 people own the game and like 99 of those get it. Like, it's not like it's, do you know what I mean? Like, there's still a good percentage of people that don't get the platinum for this. I just find it very interesting with such a difficult game like that. And obviously, you would expect the rarity to be lower, but I guess it's just a testament to the community and wanting to get a 10 out of 10, which is really cool there. So, I mean, GG's on that one. We've got Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Good to see. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, some great games there, and also Star Wars Squadrons. Goodness me, you don't see that, do you? You don't see that every day. Damn. Really cool to see that one, 0.1% there. But this is like my point, right? I know obviously more people play these games sort of thing in comparison to Splasher, but even take like Super Meat Boy here, 0.7%. I'm assuming not Super Meat Boy has a much bigger player base. Yeah, it's got 270k opposed to 2000. So I guess if anything, Splasher's a lot more niche within the community. So maybe there's not too much content. So maybe some people should get some Splasher videos out. But as I said, it's good to see Stray. That Cat Lord has got Stray, obviously calling himself Cat Lord. But yeah, I mean Super Meat Boy. I'm not surprised. Put it that way. This account has been a banger so far. There's been a lot of difficult games, so to see Super Meat Boy is no surprise. I mean having that Splasher, the DMC games, I reckon they could probably do Crypt and the Necro Dancer. Probably. Would they want to? I wouldn't recommend it. Keep your sanity. Play some normal, like not normal games, but play some easier games because like they've done so many good 10 out of 10s. Like just enjoy yourself. But super hot as well. 15 playthroughs. Damn, 0.3%. Tales of Iron. 6 out of 10 there. The Castillo protocol as well. I know we're speaking about this one in chat as well, which is pretty cool. We got the Crew 2, which is still, yeah, they shut down the Crew 1, but I think obviously Crew is still operational, isn't it? The Evil Within, a 9 out of 10. Damn. This the Akumu mode on that one that's quite difficult to do, right? I know Evil Within 2 is arguably just as hard, but 0.5% on that one. Very, very good stuff there. The Forest as well. I've thought about dabbling in this one, but again, it's just like the time. I don't really have 55 hours because it's like quite multiplayer based, I think, or it can be, can't it? But 0.3% again, big W. The Last of Us Part 1, again, in a fantastic game. They've done the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Is this the multiplayer one? Like 120 hours, I'm going to assume it probably is. And I don't know if servers went down for this game or if that was Friday. I don't know. But that's really, really cool. 0.8% there. The Witcher Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition. Awesome. I think there's a few editions of this, so you could probably stack different platinums. If I say stack, you'd have to do them again. But for the people that really like The Witcher, like there's a PS5 version. There's just not Game of the Year edition. So yeah, I'm sure like some people have had like multiple versions of Skyrim on the account. I've seen like VR, PS3, PS1, PS5. So I guess you could do that for The Witcher as well. But GG's on that one and the DLC, of course. The DLC in The Witcher, right? I'm not really a DLC man, but I guess when it comes all included or, you know, whatever, and you have access to it, I don't mind doing it. And I do have to say that the DLC for The Witcher 3 is actually quite good. I can't remember the one I really like. I'm not going to talk about it because of spoilers, because I think it's worth playing through, but I think it's the bald guy that you see in the bar or the tavern. Is it like Blood Wine or whatever it's called? I think it's that one. Maybe. Could be wrong though. But that was a really good DLC, I thought. But we've got Trek to Yomai up next as well. Little 5 out of 10 there, 0.7%. Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Great games to see, and all of them 100% are polished off as well. So that's the speed runs and brutal difficulty. So good job there. Unravel as well. I've been tempted to do this one myself, actually. It actually looks really interesting for a concept of a game. I know that Unravel 2 is a lot more difficult, though. I think that one's co-op, isn't it? But we've got Vanquish, a 9 out of 10. Damn, 1.1% there. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Again, this is a game that I really do want to try out at some point. Don't know if I'd want to go for the platinum, but I just want to play it and sort of diversify my portfolio a little bit more there. But 1.2%, so really good rarity there. Watch Dogs as well. I liked this back in the day, purely because there wasn't really much else to be playing. But again, I don't know how well it's aged, but I don't know. It's got a soft spot in my heart, and 0.8% there. And then Yakuza 0 and also Yakuza Kiwami there. So we've got 0.9% and 0.5% on those Yakuza games. And also look at the difficulties and time as well. So it's quite a lot of time that goes into all of these games, which has been really, really nice to see on this list. So they started, wow, okay. They started trophy hunting 4 years ago, on this account at least. They may have had a different account prior, because this is basically 100% account more or less. So maybe they had a different account, maybe they had an Xbox. I don't know. That would be interesting to find out. But first trophy was in Danganronpa, but the first platinum was actually 3 years ago with Marvel's Spider-Man. The 10th platinum, Crash Bandicoot 4, great milestone. Arkham City was the 20th, nice. Yakuza 0, the 30th, cool. The Witcher 3, the 40th. The 50th, Red Dead 2. I'm sorry, but all of these games are just bangers for the milestone, aren't they? Fastest Platinum, Endling Extinction Forever. 75th Plat, Super Meat Boy. 100th Platinum was Splasher. What a great milestone to have there as a 100th Platinum. That is awesome. And then the latest platinum was Hollow Knight. Interesting. So maybe they're potentially working on Silk Song next as well. So there's just some more stats for everybody. So 193 ultra rares and 452 very rares there. And obviously you can read the rest of the numbers. And then the rarest unique trophies come from one in Payday 2. Outlast 2, Descenders, Star Wars Squadrons, and also Super Meat Boy. And then in the trophy cabinet is Slime Rancher. I love it when trophies just call themselves platinum. They're just so uninventive. All done for Stray, and then a real hero from RoboCop Rogue City, and I'm assuming that's for saving a cat, is it? Save a cat from a burning hotel. So very fitting with the account. The one thing that I didn't see, right, was Cat Quest. Unless Cat Lord doesn't consider Cat Quest to be good enough for the obviously the great quality we've got on this, but would be cool to see. I think there's like a lot of other cat games as well, potentially. But of course, these are the stats. So majority of PS4 games, a couple on the older PS5 there. And then if we wanted to take a look at the monthly activity and then also the trophy hunting, I guess you could say like most trophy hunting, as the niche continues to grow, the frequency of trophies increases, which is quite common. And yeah, these are just the trophies by day, which are, I think they're related to my time actually. So actually we're in the UK, so it makes sense. They do a lot of their gaming in the sort of evening time and at the weekends as well, which is really awesome to see. Like, a lot of people either have school, full-time jobs, other commitments, and it's, Friday, Saturday, Sunday seems like when they've probably got their most free time. And just grinding out all of these awesome hard trophies sort of over the weekend, which is really really cool. So yeah, that has been Cat Lord 732. I'm just curious to see what are they. Okay, so they're working on. Okay, so they got a couple 100% as well. What are the other? How many games? Oh, so there's about 9 games that they don't have. They're working on Psychonauts and Goat Sim, which has just come out. I wonder what else they're missing. Percent, is that? If we just go down all the way to the bottom, we could probably see Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. So they've started that. Started playing Slay the Spire as well. Maybe they'll get back to that. That's obviously quite difficult. Journey to the Savage Planet Fairs. Working on Phasmophobia as well. That would be a nice one to get. I would love to get Phasmophobia myself. Rainbow Six Siege again, nice. That one will come along maybe if they're just casually playing. But yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And then they've got some 100% as well on the account, so that's why it's not fully there. But yeah, really really good list there. I really like that one, Cat Lord. That was a great list. So thank you for submitting. Looking forward to seeing what next milestones may be achieved. Obviously, 125 is coming up fairly soon for the next milestone, so that'll be great to see. But chat, get the W's in the chat, get the Drake love heart emojis if you did enjoy the list, and most importantly, make sure you join in the Discord if you do want to be reviewed in a future episode. All right, I think that's me today. That's been a really efficient stream. Really efficient stream. Under an hour. Let's go. Of course, chat. I will be hanging around for a little bit if you don't want to chop it up with me. If you want to have a little conversation. See, it's not even short and sweet, to be honest with you. It's 122 platinums, which is still a pretty insane amount of platinums, you know what I mean? So it's still a very good amount to have. I just think in recent weeks we've had what, like, a couple over 300, one maybe over 400. So we've had like really big lists. So it's nice to have a smaller one in comparison to that because it's been banger after banger recently. So we're on a very good streak of platinum. So hoping next week is also a banger. But welcome in, Mark. How you doing, buddy? How's your day been? All the big lists, yeah, all the big ones. What are we playing at the minute, chat? Talk to me. What are we playing? What are we up to? What are we playing? Any questions, of course, you want to shoot the shit, you can shoot the shit with me. I will I will go if people allow me to be dismissed as well. I don't know what I'll do, to be fair. Maybe I'll go to bed early. Famous last words. To be fair, now that I've ordered a desk, I should probably start clearing out space. Gastromo, hey buddy, Destiny with the DLCs on sale, mate. Please get it. How cheap is it? Please, 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 please get it. Maybe the platinum trophy will be able to be achieved with your greatness. I think as well, £5, fucking do it, do it, mate. I'm pretty sure if you buy the DLC, I don't know if it was an older DLC or if it's the one now, but if you buy DLC, it gives you like level boosts as well that you can use on characters. So if you are trying to get like leveling up other classes, I think you might be able to do that. I'm not too sure though. It could have been like an older thing, but fucking £5 for all the DLC. Let's go. You're on it, sexy. Well, I know we're playing Battlefield this week. Maybe like next week or in a couple weeks' time, we can look to get a session for Destiny going. Welcome in, Darian. How's it going, buddy? You got here late. That's all right, mate. That's all right. The VOD isn't going anywhere. I'm not being biased. It was a really good list, actually. A lot of quality on Catloaf's account. Sorry, Cat Lord, not Catloaf. Sorry, wrong person. But Cat Lord, yeah. Was it 732 or something like that? It's in the description. But yeah, Cat Lord, very good account. Quite a few 10 out of 10s on there as well, which is obviously very impressive. So yeah, very good list. You might have missed a banger. A banger. You'll watch it back. No worries, broski. Appreciate you. But how's your day been today, Darian? How's work and stuff going? Just trying to think what I'm gonna do. I reckon I'm gonna kick back, watch some Merlinated on Twitch, I think, and probably play some XCOM too. I think that's what I might do this evening. It's been brought. Ooh, let's go. What's Have you got the game installed, Nostromo? Because to be fair, I could jump onto it and just grind out some levels because I still need to do that. If you just wanted to do that, it's up to you. Get Merlin in the background, just fucking chill. Of course, you're probably working on a video though, so I'll leave you in the gulag maybe. You just need to plug in the hard drive. Oh, sweet. Yeah, drop me a message if you do want to play, mate, because I'm just in chill mode, in chilly willy mode. But yeah, I reckon that's actually so funny, chilly willy. Why am I so funny, chat? Geheine Korfen. I hope I've said that right. Apologies if not, but greetings from Germany. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Please review. Right. I will have you got Discord by any chance? You can join the Discord to keep track of your list of when it's coming up next. We are finished for today and there is a waiting list, but don't worry. Even if you don't have Discord, I have got your name down and I will post it on your behalf in the Discord to the waiting list area. Let me just do that now. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hey, welcome in, Torin. How's it going? Yeah, you did get here slightly late, but you know, it could be early to some. Slightly late, slightly early. It was a very good list. So I mean, I'm not, saying it to be biased. You probably should go and watch it back. It's a great stream, right? Comment, submission. All right. So I've got that posted on the waiting list. El Rey Michaelis. Sorry, I've said that so wrong. But I've put that onto the waiting list. All right. I can see that you got 74 platinum. So it just gives you a chance if you wanted to work on the 75th platinum milestone or even 100, because there are a lot of lists in the queue, unfortunately. So you know, if you're in the Discord, you can see when it's getting closer to you. If not, you're just gonna have to keep tuning in each week to to see. Uh, when saying banger, bro, sounds like an American. Really? How was I saying it? That's a banger, bro. That sounds more Australian though. Banger. I actually can't do the voice now. Unfortunately. Silly old me. Silly old me. It will come to me naturally. Like I'll just be streaming next week and be like, oh, that's a banger, man. Yeah, that's enough of me doing accents. Can anybody in chat do good accents? I can't really say I'm particularly great at them. Being told I sound Canadian sometimes. I feel like Canadian dialects is or slang is quite similar to English or London English, I would say. A lot of crossover in words there. Shout out to Canada. All right, all right, all right. I think chat. I might head off. You got to add your name to the list. You're one platinum off. Oof. Get posting in the Discord. Get posting, buddy. Get that in the old waiting list. How many? Let me scroll up and do a live count. Actually, let me stall so you guys can get some more time. I've done that list. We've done Cat Lords. So, all right. So next episode, I reckon I'm gonna do two lists. We've got Range Studios and also Jimmy World, Jimmy's World, Jimmy Worlds. So we'll do those two next week, which will be cool. So we can get through two. Let me just emoji them so I know. One, two. Okay, they've got true achievements as well. I'll do that one. 1, 2, 3. So that's next week done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Somebody's got 769 platinums. King Buttyfish. Damn, that's a lot of plats. Was I at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 weeks of content we are guaranteed. Of course, a couple of these lists may be merged into one if they've got shorter lists. But that's me set for the next 6 months of content, which is actually a really lovely thing, actually, because when I first started doing this series, I really did panic about being like, I really love doing this. Obviously, everybody turns up every week to tune in. Obviously, it's great if you tune into the other streams as well, but I get that this is what people might prefer opposed to watching gameplay. And yeah, I like seeing what games other people are playing and opening that discussion with the community, and also seeing games that I don't know about to add to my own list. So it's really, really cool. And like in the early stages, I was like, I think it got to a point where there was like maybe one or two like ahead of me. So I only had like 2 more weeks of content. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna have to stop. Like the series is over. But having 38 is fucking awesome now. So it's only going to snowball. There's only going to be more and more and more, which is really cool. And I'm, of course, grateful for everyone tuning in and submitting their lists. You can do Canadian probably because you are Canadian. I see. Gotcha. I'm just trying to think, like, yeah, I guess, like, I was going to say, like, what kind of Canadian, but I guess it varies from part to part, doesn't it? I guess the accents and things like that are slightly different. And I'm assuming there's like the French parts of Canada as well, right? So maybe does that sound different? I don't know. I'd love to know. I'd love to go to Canada actually. It seems like a really lovely place. It's definitely on my like bucket list of places to go. Really cool that I make these videos. Always find a lot of new games watching. Not that you need any more new games, honestly. It's always the way, right? The backlog continues to grow, the platinum log continues to grow, but we still keep adding to it. It's okay, chat. This is a safe space. We can talk about our trophy addictions. Um, Basically, you need to submit your list now. Yeah, I would say that's probably fair, Darian. I would say that's probably fair, mate. Fucking yeah, what? Submit it now. We'll get to it, but like maybe summer next year potentially. I did say right, like dependent on my time, I may increase the frequency of these to do, a few more episodes a week, maybe a few more videos. It depends. If I'm a bit short on content as well, I may just upload a main channel video of it because I do that as well. Said do. Um, uh, Newfoundland is super hard to understand for normal Canadians. Is that the French area? I'm assuming you're talking about. So I don't know what that is or where that is. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's even crazy to think like if you go up to, I'm just going to use the north, right? The north of England. The way that people speak is so different. Like they miss out words and sentences. Like it's not I will go to the shop. It'll be I go shop. You know what I mean? Or like I don't know any other examples, but like things like that. Like they drop words off of sentences, and like they speak really quickly as well. And like of course, if you go like deep into like Scotland, like north, right, fucking get a thick Scottish accent, I'm nicked. I need like fucking translator up because I'll be like, can you repeat that? Sort of thing. Like even up north as well, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck did that Scouser just say? Or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? They speak English. It's like some of those strong Irish accents. Okay, right, I get you. Yeah, I was gonna say if you've got like a thick Irish accent, that can be quite I don't know, it's a weird one. It's like whenever you hear a different accent, it takes you a minute to adjust, if that makes sense. So like if somebody just speaks at me, I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? But give it like 5-10 minutes of like conversing with somebody, I don't know, my brain works really quickly. So it's like I go, right, that's how that sounds and this is how that sounds, and you're just piecing together a puzzle and it just becomes a bit more natural to your ears. But yeah, it's always fun hearing new accents and things like that. But anyway, we've turned from a trophy hunting stream to Duolingo and accents. Chat, can we get me to 15 likes? Can we do that? If you are signed into a YouTube account, please do drop a like on the stream. It does help me out, of course. And I've been waffling for over 10 minutes. Should I just keep going for 3 more minutes? Get this stream to an hour, shall we? Shall we get up to an hour? Thank you for 15 likes. I appreciate that. Fucking legend, whoever that was. You get an invisible cookie. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you're not allergic to cookies as well. Goodness me. Goodness me. Chat, what are some of our favorite desserts? I've got to say, right, I do love a pancake or crepe, but I feel like waffles are pretty good as well. Your day was all right. Good to hear, Mark. Good to hear that you've had a lovely day. I've not played any of the Metal Gear Solid games. I in the mystery box that Castromo brought me, I did get Metal Gear Solid 4. So I need to try that out at some point. And I've just lied to you. I have actually played some Metal Gear Solid games. I've played the one where the guy's got silver hair on PS3, whatever that one's fucking called. I played that on my uncle's console. Not for very long. I just played a little bit of it. And I also played a bit of Metal Gear 5. I remember crawling around in a burning hospital at the beginning, but I wouldn't say that I've played them. Like I've got memories of maybe playing. Is it Metal Gear Rising? Is that the one that Merlin did? Played to completion on YouTube. If you want to watch somebody suffer for a platinum video with the guy with white hair from Metal Gear, go type in "played to completion" on YouTube, and go watch his like 100% video because he done the DLC as well, which seemed even worse. But yeah, like the guy with a sword. Yeah, it's like proper like hack and slash, isn't it? Like I've played them, but I've not played them, if that makes sense. I feel like I want to do the Metal Gear 3 remake thing. I think that's probably a great place to start to see if I vibe with it or not. But for sure I'll have to like try them out. Creme brulee is great. I've never tried creme brulee. Isn't that just like burnt cream or something? It doesn't really appeal to me. I like eating things, not like air, if that makes sense. At the moment, pumpkin pie. I've never had pumpkin pie. That does sound like that could be good though. Is it like quite sweet? Does pumpkin go sweet? Like I bet it's like, is it kind of spiced as well? That could be quite good. Downloading Destiny because the DLC wasn't shown for the disc version. Ah, okay, that's very bizarre. Oh well, I'm sure it won't take too long to download, mate. There's no rush at all. I'll just play a game of FIFA or something. But chat, I've somehow waffled my way to 1 hour, so thank you for continuing to watch. I don't know why, but I appreciate you doing it. It's sweet with hints of nutmeg. Do you know what? Assuming I can find a good one in the UK, if I see it, I will try it because I've never tried it before, and it's obviously October, so it's the month of haunting, the spooky season. So I'll have to give it a try out and report back whenever I do that. I said do again. Anyway, if you do want to get your trophy list submitted, make sure you're leaving it as a comment. Join in the Discord, it's in the description. It's also the pinned comment in the live chat. I'm going to sign out. If you want to watch some more videos, you can go subscribe to the channel. If you want to watch a podcast, you can watch the Trophy Hoarders podcast. There's a brand new episode out. And we've had some really big guests on the past few weeks as well, which has been fantastic. I think Chris said there's over 66 hours of content, so perfect for your trophy hunting needs there. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. If you want to see more of me, I'll be streaming tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and next week. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Take it easy and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Thank you, chat. You've been awesome tonight. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.